Good morning students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Myself Shweta Mudgal, a representative of Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Students, today we are going to start the second video of chapter 8 of history. So please open your book. We will start with page number 100. Chapter 8, Women, Caste and Reform, Part 2. In the previous video, we have read about the conditions of the women about 200 years ago and the efforts of the reformers to set the Indian society free from these evil practices. They were Dayanand Saraswati, Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar and the Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Now, these reformers also criticized the caste inequality, which we are going to cover in topic number 1, that is caste and social reform. They criticized caste inequality. So, regarding that, only the Paramhans Mandali was founded in Bombay 1840 in Bombay to work for the abolition of caste. Clear? Which Mandali was? Paramhans Mandali. Student, keep on underlining within your book. Now, the second, Christian missionaries began setting up schools for tribal groups and lower caste. Okay. And the third important topic under this topic is many schools were opened by Christian missionaries for the tribal groups and the lower castes. There were availability of jobs in cities, in villages. Many poor people from villages and small towns got a job there as a labor. And the people who belong from a social, people who belongs from the lower caste. Okay. Student, Mandali, Mandali, Mandali. Paramhans Mandali was founded in 1840. ठीक है. Now, but the job was very tough. The work which was given to them to work as a labor was very tough, but they got opportunity to get away from the harsh control of the upper class landowners. So they found it as an opportunity to get rid from these kind of controls, because they were keep on humiliating them on a daily basis. Now there was another opportunity of jobs in the army. Where? In the army. Many Mahar people who were regarded as untouchables found jobs in Mahar regiment. So these were the job opportunities for the people who belongs to the lower caste. Now the second point, demands for equality and justice, we are going to discuss. Gradually, by the second half of the 19th century, people from the lower class began organizing a movement against caste discrimination. So student, under that there was a Satnami movement. People within the lower caste began movements against caste discrimination, as I have told you right now. They demanded, what was their demand? Social equality and justice. Ghasidas founded the Satnami movement in central India. Who founded the Satnami movement? Ghasidas. Keep underlining your book also. He worked with leather workers. Leather workers also come under the category of Ati Shudras, and started the movement to improve their social status. His main motto was to improve the social status of the lower caste people. Sect Chandla. Students, as I have told you that people were divided along lines of caste, that is Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. In eastern Bengal, Haridas Thakur Mautha sect worked with low caste Chandla cultivators. Haridas questioned the Brahminical text that supported the caste system. So he was not in the favor that was written in the Brahminical text. Sri Narayan Guru asserted ideas of unity of all people within one sect, single caste and one guru. He was in a favor of one religion, one caste and one God for all humankind. Now students, we are going to cover point number 3, that is Gulamgiri. It was a name of book written by Jyoti Rao Phule, which names slavery, meaning slavery. He tried to establish a link between the lower class Indian and the black slaves in America, trying to establish a link between them. That's why he gave the name slavery, Gulamgiri. He was born in 1827 and was known as one of the low caste leaders. We are talking about Jyoti Rao Phule, underline it. And he was born in 1827. He wrote a book, Gulamgiri, meaning slavery. Now, he attacked the claim of upper caste as they considered themselves superior to others, According to Phule, upper caste had no right to their land and power. In reality, land belonged to the lower caste people, as they were called the lower caste people. According to Phule, that was the correct option. Now, students, open your book. Gulamgiri. He also proposed that Shudras and Ati-Shudras should unite themselves to challenge against the caste discrimination. And here, Satya Shodhak Samaj was founded to propagate caste equality. Clear? As it is given in your book under the title Gulamgiri. Propagate caste equality. Now the next topic, who could enter temples? Now the next topic, who could enter temple? Students, Dr. Ambedkar he experienced caste prejudices. Okay. He experienced caste prejudices. How? When he entered into the school, he was forced to sit outside the classroom on the ground, and he couldn't use the taps which was used by the upper caste students. That's why we can say that he faced caste prejudices. In 1919, when he came back from USA, wrote about upper caste power in contemporary society. His aim was to make everyone see the power of caste prejudices within the society. Okay. Now, Ambedkar led 3 such movements for temple entry between 1927 and 1935. It is given on page number 104, underline it. I am again repeating, Ambedkar led 3 such movements for temple entry between 1927 and 1935. Now, the last topic of our chapter is the non-Brahman movement. Non-Brahman movement was started in early 19th century by the non-Brahman groups of the society that had acquired access to education, wealth and influence. E.V. Ramaswamy Naikar, also known as Periyar, underline it students, he was also known as Periyar, started self-respect movement. He was an outspoken critic of Hindu scriptures. Means sacred writings of any religion, scriptures meaning. Okay, he was an outspoken critic of Hindu scriptures. So students, on page number 105 we have read about E.V. Ramaswamy. Periyar was an outspoken critic of Hindu scriptures, especially the codes of Manu, the ancient lawgiver, and the Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. He said that these texts had been used to establish the authority of Brahmins over lower caste and the domination of men over women. These assertions did not go unchallenged. The forceful speeches, organizations, writings and movements of lower caste leaders led to rethinking and self-criticism among upper caste nationalist leaders. But Orthodox Hindu society also reacted by founding Satnam Dharma Sabhas and Bharat Dharma. Here we are going to discuss this on the board. Students, now the reaction of Orthodox people. These movements led to rethinking and self-criticism among the upper caste nationalist leaders. The movements that began by the lower caste led to think the upper caste nationalist leaders. The Orthodox Hindu society reacted by founding Satnam Dharma Sabhas and Bharat Dharma Mahamandal in the north. Also, groups like Brahman Sabha were founded in Bengal. In the early 19th century, social reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, as we studied in the video number 1, attacked the practice of sati and supported the call for improvement in the condition of women, especially widows. Various other reformers opened school for the education of women. Towards the end of the 19th century, women reformers like Pandita Ramabai upheld the cause for the education and improvement in the conditions of girls and widows. Various reformers like Jyotirao Phule, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and E.V. Ramaswamy Naikar attacked the caste system and strived for the improvement in the conditions of the lower caste. So, here we finish the chapter. Thank you.